Hello. Hello.
Oh, I haven't shared the screen. That's what's going on. Okay. So we're now live on YouTube and I'm running the slideshow so that we can share with the world the work that was accepted into Undomesticated and also give people a chance to find us on YouTube. So on our channel now, if you directed them to @Gallery1 Ellensburg, they'll be able to find us there. And we're going to take just a 5-minute give it 5 minutes for people to find us and also, let you see all of the beautiful work that is part of this exhibit.
As hinges rotated.
Okay, has it had a chance to run through? Has everyone gotten to see the whole show? Hopefully. And then I'll play it again too at the end as well, so we can rewatch it and share it a little bit more. I think we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, welcome everybody. Hi, thank you so much for being here. My name is Monica Miller. I'm the director of Gallery One, and I'm joined here today with Renee Adams. Renee, you guys know Renee a little bit by now. Wave, Renee. Yay, there you are. Thank you. We're so happy to have you here. We're loving the show. As you can see, I am standing in the main gallery of Gallery 1 Visual Arts Center here in Ellensburg, Washington. We are located on the land of the Confederated Tribes and Bands of the Yakima Nation, and we're really happy to be able to share your work with our community here. We had a wonderful reception last night. We had a couple of the artists that are represented regionally here. It was lovely. There are a few hundred people here. We've sold 4 pieces. And I was saying earlier to Jane Kim, our juror. Hi, Jane.
Hi.
How happy this exhibit is making people. So we're truly grateful for the opportunity to do so. I'm going to take just a couple of minutes to tell you about Gallery 1. If you're new to us, we are a community art space. We've been in Ellensburg for over 50 years, and our goal is we focus on using art to foster relationships, and hopefully, if this is your first time getting to know us, it'll be part of a longer relationship. We do a lot of different things in addition to hosting a national call. We do regional exhibits. We rotate our space about monthly. Well, Renee does as the exhibitions manager, but we also have studios on our top floor. We are in a building that was built in 1889. Ellensburg is a designated historic district. We do a lot of calls for artists that I hope that you will check out on a regular basis now that you know where to find us, including a new program that we're starting, which is an artist in resident program here, where we invite anyone that's exhibiting in the 2022 calendar year to come here and stay with us for, 1 to 3 weeks, Renee. We've got a place for you to stay and a place for you to make work in one of our studios. So Renee will be promoting that to exhibiting artists. And when will you be doing that, Renee?
In the next 2 weeks.
Yes, soon. So please look for that, and please stay connected with us in whatever way makes sense for you, even if it's as easy or simple as following us on Instagram or Facebook and checking out our website. So I think I kind of covered the bases there. A little bit about the show. We do a national call every year. We either will pick a theme, like last year we did Cups with a Conscience. That was really fun. Once we did gold for our 50th anniversary. That was also very fun. And each time, we meet new artists and develop and build better relationships within the artist community. We love connecting artists from Massachusetts with artists here in Washington State. We're all a resource for each other. In fact, this show, I wrote it down. And if you're from one of these states, give us a wave here. We have work from Virginia, Alexandria, Virginia. I used to live in Crystal City, if you're here, but Illinois, Oregon, Washington, California, Kansas. Oh, California's here. Kansas, Maryland, Georgia. I did say Georgia or Maryland?
Maryland.
Maryland, right on. Massachusetts, Indiana. Oh, there's Massachusetts. Alaska, New York. Yay. Arkansas. There's Arkansas. South Carolina. And Colorado. Pretty awesome. There were 475 artworks submitted, and Jane had the awesome task of whittling it down to 46. So we have 46 pieces. That's 10%. Yeah, that's 1 out of 10 pieces. So good job. Yay, yay you, yay Jane. Thank you. And a portion of the proceeds from your entry fees went to local organization Keen. Their mission is to cultivate an active awareness and understanding of the endangered shrub steppe. So thank you for that. And they were very grateful. They're a local organization. We've partnered with them before in terms of offering summer camps, so that we sort of bring our missions together. It's very cool. So you'll see behind me the space. Renee did a great job sort of creating a through line or a narrative between the different pieces. So it's really a joy to experience. So in addition to this vantage point and the slideshow that we shared earlier, Renee will also be posting in the next few days a 360 view of the space. So you'll be able to tour it a little bit better if you don't have time to fly over, see it in person, which you're always welcome to do as well. Okay, well, I think that's mostly what I wanted to say, besides thank you so much. I'm going to pass the mic now to Jane Kim, our juror. Renee and I were so thrilled when she agreed to be our juror. We're super fans over here of her work. So thank you, Jane, so much for taking this on and bringing these artists together in this way. I wanted to ask you to share, a little bit about yourself, some projects that you're working on, and then also talk a little bit about your experience during the show.
Absolutely. Hello and welcome, everybody. Thank you, Renee and Monica, again, for inviting me to be a part of this exhibit and to be a juror. It was a really difficult task, as we did receive quite a bit of entries and very good ones. So it was quite challenging to narrow it down to just these 45. But a little bit about myself. I graduated with a BFA in printmaking from the Rhode Island School of Design, and then I also went on to study scientific illustration at the California State University of CSUMB of Monterey Bay. So CSUMB, yeah, it's quite an acronym. And my real passion comes from exploring the wonders of the natural world through art and telling stories about ourselves by learning about the world around us and nature. So I was so thrilled to be the juror for a show all centered around animals. And it was difficult. There wasn't just one thing that I was looking for, but a variety of things, a narrative. I'm always very moved by the story that the artwork tells me. So that was probably one of the biggest ones. And I really enjoyed reading some of these statements that you all offered, if you did offer one. And of course, art is subjective, so that the stories that are there without those narratives are also equally important, and what a viewer has to gain from a piece of artwork without any explanation. And so that was another element that was important to me. I really enjoyed the variety of mediums that were submitted, from photography, sculpture, quilting, printmaking, drawing, painting. I mean, you name it, everything was submitted. So I very much enjoyed the stories that were told there. And so all of your work really represent something that stood above and beyond consistently as I went through each one of these entries multiple times. And the stories that you shared and the feelings that were evoked were all really important and impactful. So thank you so much for all of your hard work and your entries. The exhibit looks absolutely beautiful. Renee, the through line is amazing. I see it even just in this, tiny laptop computer screen. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to presenting the following awards. Oh, I forgot to say, Inkdwell Studio is the studio that I operate and run and created. So please look up the work if you're so inclined and curious.
Renee pointed out that my shirt is a butterfly and matches Jane's new line of butterfly sneakers. Converse, were they Converse or?
It's from a company called Lehman Door. So that was actually a previous launch that we did a few years ago. And we have a new shoe upcoming based on another mural of ours. And so, yeah, we work in public art. And yeah, it feels awkward to talk about me and myself. I'm like kind of more interested in getting to you guys.
Okay.
And so look up Inkwell and please reach out to me if you have any questions or just want to stay in touch. I'd love to keep in touch with all of you. So
thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if anybody would like to offer a drum roll, I'm going to pull up this PowerPoint, which will give the reveal here. Oh, I have to share the screen.
I don't know how long I can keep this up. I'm not a percussionist.
Doo-doo-doo.
Da-da-da.
Here they are. Okay.
All right. So the award of merit goes, and I apologize in advance if I butcher your names, but I will do my best. Goes to Rebecca Spilecki with The Way of the Dodo. Would you like me to just go ahead and announce all of them, then go back to each one, or should we talk about each one as we go?
I think since we have the images up, now would be a great time.
Okay, perfect. I just really love the narrative of this story. It, includes a lot of extinction that isn't just animal related. And I think that human beings put a lot of things into extinction. And so it was a fascinating way to create that whole story of just movement of time and our place in this world and how much we've evolved and changed and what our impact really is, both, good, bad, obsolete, all of these things. So I thought this was quite a moving piece. And then the best interpretation of an animal goes to Kelly Ship, Otter Satisfaction, Otter Eating Fish. And really the joy that I feel from looking at the sculpture, and then the joy that was intentional in her artist statement to capture, an otter eating this fish. I think she nailed it. And I love the wet fur in the clay and really the expression and everything about it. It always made me smile and laugh and feel good every time I saw this piece. And most realistic representation of an animal. This is for Jessie Rask. I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Looking out over it all. I think this is an absolute beautiful depiction of a brewer's blackbird. It just is exactly that, with that eye, that yellow eye, and the glistening feathers. Congratulations, absolutely beautiful. And then the most innovative work depicting an animal goes to Stacy Holloway, Hung Out to Dry. This I just was layered with so much narrative and evoked so many different feelings for me. I think in the midst of COVID, with our poor bats, having been the victim of a scapegoat and blame, and the handkerchief, being something that we blow our noses in, and the vintage nature of a handkerchief and what they used to represent. And, there were a lot of things that I think someone could walk away with, including the clever title. I really enjoyed reading all of your titles. That was quite important and enjoyable for me as well. So yeah, this piece was, I think, very timely for our current state, and yet they all felt so protected and loved and cared for. So there was just this duality and a lot of messages being communicated to me while looking at this piece. So Congratulations, Stacy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Congratulations. I wondered if there were any of the award recipients here with us today. We have one. Oh, there's Stacy right there. Oh, great. Hi. Thank you. Actually, we hung, Renee hung the bats in one of our windows. I'm going to try to show you real quick. Kind of going rogue here. This is the nature of live TV. You can kind of see them here. So when people walk by, they get to experience them as well.
And the social nature of bats and social nature of humans, I really also appreciated your statement there. And you just really did capture that story very well.
Would you like to say anything about your work, Stacey?
Oh, thank you. No, awesome. Yeah, you got a lot of the ideas that I was working with, but just always interested in how we can relate our social behaviors to animals, because we are animals. And thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity to show it in your gallery.
Thank you. Any other award recipients here? Oh, Kelly. Hi. Welcome. Would you like to say anything about your work?
Yeah, I'm never sure what to say. Thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure to show with you guys. I guess what I like is animals with movement and how they capture the essence of a moment is what I try to pick out. And I just like how playful animals are and how they can express human emotion with just a single instance.
Yes.
So
And you did it.
Cool.
Man, but really each one of these pieces could have gotten some kind of an award, because it really was truly, every one of them really made me stop and feel many things. And it was impressive.
Thank you. Hopefully you guys also got some glimpses of your work as well in this space. And as I mentioned before, you'll be able to peek around in the 360 view that Renee shares. And if there aren't any other comments, I'm going to replay the slideshow again for about 5 minutes, and then I'll end the live stream. But I do hope that you will continue to stay connected to us. And if you have seen any work here that's inspired you, I hope that you will also find each other in your various Instagram or social media channels and websites. So thank you so much.
Thank
Renee,
you,
did I
guys.
forget anything?
No, I think you got it all.
Did you want to add anything?
Now, thank you all so much for participating, for being so responsive and doing great work. Keep it up.
I'm looking forward to seeing the slideshow again. Excellent.
I always have to remember. Okay. Super. I found some music here too that it's royalty free.
It's nice to see your faces against these names now too. Well, some of your faces.